It's Earth Zane here, back with another eyebrow tutorial. And I don't even know if you want to call it an eyebrow tutorial, more like a concealer full face, which I did that before, but I believe I deleted the video, so you won't find it on here anymore. But that's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing my full face with concealer, and it's just like blotching out things. It's not even like a full face, in my opinion. But I'm over here about to start my eyebrows, and notice, like, I didn't even brush them. Like, you'll see, I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with this stencil? And I haven't even brushed not one hair on this face. So I find my Milani brush, and this is actually pretty old, but I clean it regularly, and it does its job. Like, I love it. I believe the older and, like, more harsh the brush is, the better it works, but that's just me. Not saying you have to follow or, you know, do what I'm saying do, but that's just me. That's what I do. Here I'm going in with my Anastasia pomade, and just basically trying to extend my brows, not trying to make them look too dramatic, just extending them because they look super short to me. When really they used to be this long, but you know, after you keep getting waxes for a while on your eyebrows, they start to thin out. So that's why I had stopped getting waxes and just went back to like shaving them. But it's been working out pretty good. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Scoping out the brows, how I like them. And now I'm going to brush my brows after I just sculpted and extended the ends. I just want to keep this shape. So I'm trying to, like, you know, keep brushing them to make sure I don't mess it up or, you know, miss a hair when I start concealing. And next I am getting my concealer ready. And here I have my Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade 380, which I really love. It's actually in replace of my NARS Radiant concealer because it's expired. And now I'm using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer, and that is in the shade Rich Golden. And as you can see here, I'm going in with the concealer and my brush. And dang, I really made it to where y'all could not see Nathan. But if you don't believe me, you will see after I'm scoping out the brow with the concealer. You see? There's a little glimpse, but yeah, I'm scoping out my brush. Wow. I'm gonna leave that so y'all can hear what I sound like. But yeah, I'm sculpting out my brow with the brush, and I try to make sure I get as close to my eyebrow as possible, and I kind of like drag out where it gets clumpy close to like the brow. I don't know if like you like, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but like, you know, when you first start somewhere and it's like extra like concealer there, like I drag that out too. Like I go back and I drag it out, and then I go back and like move it towards the bottom. I'll tell you when I do it because you can't really I can't really describe what you're saying. But I believe I'm gonna start doing it here. So yeah, this is when I start dragging it down, and that's what I mean, like when there's extra like makeup there that doesn't need to be there, like it should be blended, in my opinion. Okay, she looking good. You see the color match. You know, it's the highlight. It's highlighting. It's giving. And I am taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm like blending that out. I always do this. I always either go in, or no, I always go in with the Beauty Blender, and then I go in with like my brush after to like get the clumps, if that makes sense, that I was talking about before. It shouldn't be clumps, but I go in again after my Beauty Blender just to be sure, because I really like the seamless, you know, I really like the seamless makeup look. I want it to look like it's my face, and I want it to look like you can't see where the makeup starts and stops. Obviously, I would hope everybody likes that. But if you don't, that's okay. Like, we all have our preferences. But yeah, I just think this looks so good. Like, as I'm editing it, I'm looking at this like, girl, you did that. Like, look how that's blending. I'm gonna make sure I put these two in my top two. Mario by Makeup and IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye together on me. I think it's great. I think this looks great. Y'all let me know, what do you think? Am I hyping myself up too much? Cause like this color match, it's very, you see that like under, that like green, is it me or does that look like it has a little green undertone? It might just be me. But I also think it's yellow. And I have like a yellow reddish undertone. But I think it looks good. I really think it's balancing everything out where I want it to be. Because I love it. This is where I take the brush and I'm like going right close to my eyebrow, getting those clumps that I don't want to, like, you know, clump up, or the extra concealer that be there when people miss it when they do their makeup. I try to get every little clump because I hate when I like look at pictures and it looks like I have extra concealer on one eyebrow, or like it just, you know, like it's just very shiny in the one area. I don't like that. And so I'm going in with my brush again, like how I said in the beginning. I just go back and forth with my brush to make sure I get every little hair, or to make sure that nothing is out of place. Because if it's out of place, I don't know what we gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what we gonna do. But yeah, this is how I like it. It's looking good. And to me, I really can't tell that the end is not my eyebrow. Like, I be thinking that's my eyebrow, and I be almost wiping it off. But I try to be careful. I know I'm not the only one, but it's like, this is my eyebrow. I will wipe it off if I want to. And be like, yeah, I meant to do that. It was meant to be gone. And here I am taking some leftover of that concealer, and I'm putting that on the bridge of my nose just to highlight that area and keep it consistent with the rest of my face. And I'm also going to put some of that concealer on the outside of my mouth, if that makes sense, like right there. Because I also want that to be highlighted, concealed. I'm basically, you know, putting it on all the places I want brightened and covered up, just so it can have an even tone when I, you know, put that on. That's all I'm gonna say. And right here, I am dragging that concealer out, and I'm taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and blending all that together, as well as on my eyelid, so it can be consistent with my eyebrow. And I'm just basically blending out everywhere I concealed, as you can see. Okay. Hear me out. I know it looks a little crazy, but hear me out. I will fix it. I will fix this. It looks a little crazy, and it looks a little like blotchy around my mouth. But in my opinion, it don't look that bad. It could be a lot worse. It has looked a lot worse. But yeah, don't worry about that. Don't even worry about it. We got this. Okay, you see that? I'm about to do some magic with that magic stick. Oh, well, Wonder Stick by NYX, but it's a magic stick, if you ask me, okay? Watch how this thing helps me bronze up my face, even out my skin with the concealer. Like, you stay right there. You stay tuned. Don't click away. So this right here, this is my bronzer brush. I use this to bronze and contour. I was about to say conceal. So much concealer going on in this video. But yes, this is what I use to contour my face, and just... please watch and enjoy, please. I don't know what possessed me to contour out my nose with this brush, because I usually don't do it with this brush. Like, I do everything else with this brush that's for contouring except my nose. So, I don't know. I guess I was just feeling lazy and decided to use this brush. But really, I'm not even going to lie. I was tripping a little bit in this video, because you'll see later on, I forgot to even do my forehead. Okay, so this is where I felt that the right side of my face was a little bit more defined than the left side. So I went ahead and went in with like just the Wonder Stick and put some on the brush and got the left side of my face, because I felt like it wasn't enough definition on the left side. Now I am finna bake with the Fenty Beauty Lavender, with the Fenty Beauty Lavender powder. I'm gonna just say powder because I really can't think right now. But yes, I am using the lavender powder by Fenty Beauty, and it's great. Get you one. Highly recommend. And here, you know, I'm looking at my iPad. I got a little text from a little yeah, you know. But yeah, please don't mind me. Y'all, look at this girl. Thinking she doing something, and she didn't even blend out like her forehead. And she finna put some blush on. Like, girl, where is you going? Somebody stop her. She needs to be held accountable because, yeah, we seen that, but you ain't finished, boo. Look, I think I'm finna notice as soon as I start putting the blush. No, you know what? I think I noticed when I put the blush on my forehead. I didn't even notice as I'm putting it on my cheeks. Embarrassing. But look how great this blush is. I love blush. I put it everywhere. My cheeks, my nose, my chin, my forehead. Yeah, look at me. Look, girl. Yeah. You look really dumb. For real. You are so dumb. You look really dumb. Let me give myself some grace because I'm human and I was just trying to do the most and I need to slow down, honestly. Lastly, well, not lastly, but I'm gonna put some highlight on and just in a few places because I don't really like too much highlight, but I do like some places of my face to be more struck out than the others. Like my brow bone, of course, my nose, and my lips. Sometimes I put it on my cheek, but I don't think I put a lot on my cheek today, or any, actually. Y'all, I really messed up this day. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't put no mascara on. I didn't put no setting spray on. No finishing spray. Like, Nathan. And I'm over here just like, oh, bye. No, honey. You didn't even show us your lip. Go get the lip. I feel like I don't usually do my lips that often on here. So, I'm gonna try to make that a thing, too. And still be more consistent, because that's my bad. But, yeah. And show my personality more. So, I hope y'all like this. I got a laugh out of it, you know. Let me know if you want to see more or less, because you've definitely seen less. But thank you. Like and subscribe. So to me, it didn't look like my makeup was blended all the way how I like it. So I just took a really clean brush with nothing on it and like just went around my face and, you know, just dragged around it because I really want the colors to mix with my concealer and the contour and the blush. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing here.